for Cotto, who is today, and Martinez will also be introduced second. Those are the... Miguel Cotto has made every effort and had his right knee operated on after it had been torn.
Look for it, but Jim, I couldn't tell from what.
Let's get ready to rumble! 38 victories, including 31 knockouts. His professional record, an outstanding one. Martinez!
Gloves now, man. You're boxing at the bell. Lord bless you both.
Fighting guys who are between 6 feet and 6 feet 2 inches.
To beat Margarito, but Margarito stopped Sergio Martinez.
In the very early going, looks as sharp as he did against Delvin.
Wasn't that I was fighting an inferior opponent.
Oh! You make the mistake of thinking that Cotto cannot hurt him because he's smaller.
In the early going. Cotto going to the body. Down limping as he gets up. Suggests up to a blazing start. Can he finish him off in
Those feet.
That's what Freddie Roach said would be the difference. Left hook lands again for Cotto. Martinez's leg is gone.
He's out.
Martinez goes.
Yeah, his knee is going. His knee is definitely going. That
Third knockdown. Martinez wants to keep fighting, but it's...
And he continues right there.
Lands the left hook again. And Martinez manages to make it out of the round.
Martinez, then that was the hook that sent him left hook. His legs are all but gone again.
Round one, Cotto landed 25 out of 40. A lot of them were devastating left hook.
Where the knee started to look like it was locking up.
And doing devastating damage to Martinez early.
Forcing Sergio on that knee now to take 2 to 3 steps for every one Cotto through hand.
Frederick will get away from Cotto's left hook. At any point...
And here's the thing you like about Cotto.
Down goes Martinez. Well, there was a lot of seats, Chavez and against Murray. Been operated on twice in 2 years.
How about Cotto's power carrying it up to middleweight like this?
Cotto missing with 2 left hooks.
Out a little bit, but Sergio's knee gives completely out once they collide.
Went under him there. That's what referee Michael Griffin ruled as hard. He's the one who said Martinez has nothing left. Question still remains whether
Margarito has stopped Martinez early in the 7th.
Roach's imprint on Cotto is completely obvious.
Enormous. And you saw Cotto squinting.
Martinez.
Now he's starting to get going. His feet under him the same way.
No, he doesn't.
He's not as solid on his base. Martinez starts to back off. He was hurt by...
Fighters around recently. Just then, Martinez tries to escape to his left. And
he still doesn't seem totally steady on his feet.
It's just that, Martinez.
Martinez lands another solid jab. Counting 58 landed power shots in the fight for Cotto.
Round 3 left hook, off of the right to the body this time. He landed it. Perfect shot right on the...
Looks like Martinez.
24. 3 rounds to nothing. Miguel Cotto. Huge edge on his scores. 30 to 24, 3 to nothing. Based on
Cotto, knowing what happened with him with the Margarito fight, knew
his power and is taking those punches a little better as the...
The bigger man is another solid shot by Cotto. Uppercut.
Boy, Martinez has the heart of a champion.
The individual punches here and there hasn't yet landed a combination.
But it shows you that Martinez is punching.
Could have been that too, but it didn't help with the knee being a little unstable. Good fighting work by Martinez.
2 straight left hands.
You see Cotto catch him with a good hook on the back of the head.
58%. Martinez has to find a way to build a huge lead in the early going.
And still,
what amazing returns on the Cotto Marishin.
And from that position, all tactics.
Tough body shot. Those pay dividends.
Merrily by keeping his left foot outside of Martinez's right foot. Cotto moving Martinez clockwise. Cotto's straight right hand available to him too, just like that.
Good. Good body shot by Cotto. Element that will make it difficult for Martinez to come back. Fight. Martinez begins to win a skirmish here. That Harold Letterman gave the 5th round to Martinez, which varied for Martinez at this point. He just needs to try.
He won it. You heard Freddie Roach.
And Cotto catches him again with a left hook. Where you need a knockout or at least several knockdowns to win the fight.
And that's why Freddie wants the combination. Because when he's moving Sergio into the straight right hand.
On the floor.
Round like this, and last round when Martinez starts to box much better.
Hard body shot with the right hand
That
by
hurt.
Miguel Cotto.
That hurt bad.
Here's the most unexpected element of what we're seeing so far. When they choose. In round 6, the good news for Sergio Martinez in the power shot categories.
His tools, Roy, which he hadn't always in the past.
Yeah, let me tell you, the thing Freddie's best at.
Harold, how'd you have it scored coming to this round?
Okay, Jim, we've hit the half that mathematically it's impossible for Sergio to win this fight.
And that would make for an even bigger margin for Martinez to. And probably keep him ahead.
A good hook.
Another great left hook by Miguel Cotto.
And he didn't expect that one to.
Those 4 opponents combined to land more than 40% of their power shots. Well, in recent years, and this happens to older fighters, and Martinez won that exchange at the end of the round.
Guys having problems when everything seems to hurt him or buck his legs. That was a very.
You may have seen the CompuBox graphic between rounds that showed that Cotto has landed on the last round, further stretching his lead on the scorecard.
On all cylinders.
Well, and our Spanish interpreter. And you have to give all credit to Cotto for what he's done. The fight plan.
That's the most impressive thing to me.
And the discipline
On the neck. That's a different story. Cotto. And now, I am told by our trucks, Cotto has been dynamic with the left hook.
Well, you know, Freddie and Cotto have definitely did this.
That was the first punch that Martinez landed and then slipped.
And you saw he couldn't.
And another hard round for Sergio Martinez.
Together as they get together with the jabs. And right after his come together.
Jabs through the 8th round. Southpaw. Cotto is dominating with it.
Commonly the tall.
His knee is.
Yeah, Cotto, obviously.
The hell out of the middleweight champion of the world.
Good,
What an uppercut.
He was getting beat up pretty bad.
Another right hand. Too much punishment. If he had Freddie Roach or somebody like him his entire career.
Good body shot.
A couple of fights with Emmanuel Stewart. They couldn't really get on the same page.
Of the world. He did know boxing very well too, but he was more. Emmanuel mastered my kind of boxing. Wow. And he's still hurt. I can understand why the ref didn't if his knee didn't touch, but that's definitely a knockdown.
This match is a wipeout, and Martinez has been a retirement middleweight championship of the world.
This one goes next to you.
No, I'm in the stop at Sergio, not you. I'm in the stop it.